as well. Just want to clean them? You cut off all the gray, that would be good. Show you want me to do that? Yeah, I'd probably be all it up.
It's not gray, it's glitter.
Thank you.
Good morning, you guys. We are live at the Eugene Mission, and these are Street Thug Barbers. Street Thug Barbers. I'm sorry, I'm in your way. I'm getting into the process here. So these are local barbers who donate their time to come down to the Eugene Mission and make these guys look handsome.
Well, we're going to try at least.
Yeah. Oh. I am not shooting you.
You can go ahead.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
You from Eugene, Jay?
Yeah, actually, I'm from upriver, McKenzie, or Blue River.
Blue River.
Blue River, yeah, I've been up there for
Out
about
in Mackenzie, yeah?
Yeah, pretty up there.
So Kellen, tell people what we're doing here.
This is Street Thug Barbers. We give good looks to people who would otherwise not be able to get them.
So how often are you here? And I'm not shooting you. You're fine.
At this point, right now, we're here every 2 weeks due to the colder weather. In the summer months, we go out to the parks. We're not just here at the Mission, and it's an every week thing. Chairs that fill the rest of the chairs, and that's pretty cool.
So you have how many people? I'm sorry, it shut down for a second.
Oh, we have anywhere from 5 to 6 regularly, I'd say, but there are some bigger turnouts sometimes. Everybody volunteers from a different shop and comes from a different place, so it's pretty cool. We have people that come from Roseburg, there's people that come from Springfield to cut, and even barber shops, I guess, that you would think compete. All that stuff is kind of left behind when you come out here and cut.
Why is this so important, Kellen?
I just think Eugene has a need for something like this, and it's something that I think a lot of barbers and hairstylists at one point in their career said, I think that I'd like to do something like that. Everybody's kind of seen a video like this on the internet once or twice. And Street Thug Barbers just kind of gives those people who would otherwise not volunteer the outlet to do so.
So can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a barber who's given his time today, and I noticed you have a veteran's hat on.
Yeah,
So you are a veteran.
I am. Navy.
So first of all, thanks for your service.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And 10% of the people here at the Mission are veterans like you.
And that's why I'm doing this, because some people can't or have no ability to go to a barber shop or a beauty salon or even a barber school to get a proper haircut. I feel everybody deserves to look good, or at least feel their best when they get out of my chair. So that's why I do this.
And so your name again?
I'm Roger.
And where do you cut normally?
I don't. I actually, I'm just doing this right now, volunteering. I had to stop cutting hair full time a couple months back just so I can catch back up on money and bills. But
So
I'm still a barber.
So Veterans Day for you, what is this?
It's more of a giving back thing than more of a giving back to everybody else than a celebration for me. I don't feel I need to celebrate. I would much rather give my time away.
That's how you celebrate. But what about people honoring you? Is that important?
I don't feel it is. I say thank you when people tell me thanks for my service, but mostly it's thanks, Kellen. But mostly it's there's more people who paid the ultimate sacrifice, and I'm trying to honor them by doing it like this.
I like that a lot. All right, I'm gonna let you get to work.
All right.
Thank you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad you're here. So, yeah. So you guys, again, we're at the Eugene Mission. These are local barbers donating their time, street thug barbers, to give haircuts to people at the mission. And pretty amazing stuff, huh? Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the other way. So you're a mission, you're in a program here, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a life changer.
So what is that?
The life change program, it's a drug and alcohol program that it's been 18 months down to 12. You know, we learn a lot of godly stuff, change your life. It's been really good for me, really good.
So what's your story?
I'm a meth addict, you know, alcohol, all the above. And yeah, I've changed it all over. I'm clean now, doing good.
How long you been clean?
Stuff.
How long you been clean?
About 8 months now. Doing really good.
How hard is it?
It's for me it was easy because when I came in here I was done. You know, I said I'd had enough of that crap, and yeah, I'm done. So I'm still done. Doing really good. Loving every minute of it.
Is it a daily fight?
No, not at all. Not for me. No, I mean it. I'm not, you know, cigarette smoker for 40 years. Yeah, they even told me I had to do that, clean up, and no more smoking, none of that. And I said, okay. And I've been good with it ever since. It's been awesome. Good job.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Can I talk to you?
I'm not right now, please.
Okay. So can I just ask you if you're not on camera?
Sure.
So what are you in here? What's your story?
I am a recovering drug addict.
Okay.
Heroin and meth.
Heroin and meth?
Yeah.
How did you get started?
Just from a young age, just picked it up as a habit when I was younger, and it didn't really start from anything specific. I didn't get hooked on pain pill. I just liked it, did it.
How hard is it to get off of it?
Very, extremely hard.
How are you doing?
Right now I'm good. I'm about 6 months into this program, and it gets a little easier every day.
Okay. Well, congratulations for trying.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, good. Just hang in there, okay? It's funny. So I went to a movie last night called Beautiful Boy, and it's all about drug addiction. And now I'm here today at the Eugene Mission, seeing a lot of that. That's a reality check. That's truly a reality check. All right, my man.
Oh no.
We already got permission from this guy, so you are who? You don't have to say if you don't want to.
My name's Joshua.
Okay, so Joshua, what's your story?
I came up here from California and I'm just trying to stay sober.
So what's your addiction of choice?
I was an alcoholic and an opiate addict.
So how'd you get on opiates?
I got introduced to the wrong person right after payday, and I got strung out in a weekend and just stayed on it for 3 years.
So what's the attraction? And I'm not asking in an arrogance. I'm asking. I really truly want to know. Is it? I watched a movie last night called Beautiful Boy, and the kid talked about having a dark hole in his heart, and he was trying to fill it.
That's probably the explanation. I was just trying to, you know, cope with the fact that I was mad about my parents dying at a young age, so I just stayed high and drunk.
To get over the pain.
And now that I'm sober, I can kind of deal with it a little bit. It's not so bad.
How hard is that every single day?
Every day's a struggle, but you just get through it, and you know, every day's different. So you know, some days I wake up good, some days I wake up sad.
What do you do on the sad days?
Just stick to myself usually, and play sports or go lift weights. Just stay busy.
So you know what, something? You and I are really not that different. I wake up on sad days too, and struggle with depression too, and we all find our ways to get through it.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your candor, and I hope you do well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I really do. I really think you. Yeah, we all want to do that, don't we?
Yes, sir.
I mean, what do you think people don't understand about? I mean, do you feel shame?
Not anymore. I used to really be embarrassed of myself, but now it's more like I'm just becoming a better person. So.
The shame, because I understand shame too. Don't you think shame is what keeps us from getting help?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was, you know, completely just embarrassed of myself for a long time, and now that I'm starting to like what I see in the mirror as far as the person, not the looks, but the person. You know?
Oh, hey, you're a good-looking dude, man. You're gonna get a haircut today. They're gonna spiff you up a little bit. You know, do something kind of cool and neat to you. You know, so.
Yes, sir.
But so when you're down there, and I think it might be your turn actually.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you hop in that chair and we'll get her taken care of. Thank you.
All right, boss.
Yeah, no, here. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, you go take care of yourself. So,
how's it going?
Who are you?
I'm Joseph.
And Joseph, what's your kind of story?
Well, I came up here from Redding, California because I had an addiction to alcohol. I was in the previous program there that's ran by it's the same program down in Redding, basically it's this one. And I'm here now.
So what are you addicted to?
Alcohol.
Alcohol?
Yes, sir.
And how hard is that to stay off?
It's really hard. I was a gallon a day drunk when I was on it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you're doing better.
Yeah, I'm doing way better. I've been sober for about 4 months now, and I'm hoping to continue that through the rest of my life.
Well, thanks for talking to me.
Thank you so much.
So you guys, we're here because of Ron Sturry, Kiefer Mazda Service Department, and Ron's a friend of mine. He's also one of our clients, and he couldn't be here today, but he's a veteran too. And so when he heard the statistics, about 10% of the people here at the Eugene Mission are veterans. That's just awful. So the people that fought for our country so we could be alive, have a place to live, have freedom, 10% of them are the clients here at the Eugene Mission. So anyway, I think that says a lot when you get somebody like that can help you and help promote this. But we've got a line of people, but we're only shooting people that we can. That's why I'm not taking a whole lot of time showing people. So we've got a line of folks, and anyway, this is called the Street Thug Barber Program, and these are local barbers who come together every other week and come to the Eugene Mission for 3 hours, give free haircuts to the people here at the mission who need a little help. And because we know we all feel better when we got a little bit of a hairdo, so I'm going to show you some more video here, so hold on, some more people here. And you're okay with me showing you, right? Okay.
See how fast you're moving?
So, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tabitha Eck, Community Engagement Manager at the Eugene Mission.
It's a haircut. Why is that so important for these guys?
It's huge. It brings a certain level of dignity and then the self-confidence as well. I remember the Monday following the very first Street Barber event here, they did about 80 cuts. And when we as staff walked into the men's center, which at any given moment there's 250 men in there, when we walked into that space Monday after they cut hairs, it looked like a different center. Different human beings were walking to that space. The level of confidence really that it brought to those men to feel good, to be ready to enter this world.
And what does it say to them that local community members, barbers, will come in here for free? You know, I mean, that's huge.
It is.
The soft message that
Absolutely.
that has.
It's actually what every volunteer that comes to the mission and gives of their time brings to the table is that message to our human beings that they matter, that they care, that someone cares, right? To see, what do we got, 5 barbers working here? They don't have to be here. Sunday's the day off for barbers. It's the barber day off. But they're here and they're going to do dozens of cuts for our gentlemen today.
So what percentage, again, I told people earlier, but it's about 10%
About
of the
10%.
people. About 10% of the people that come through the mission
Yep.
are veterans.
At any given moment, we're sleeping 400, about 40 veterans. So about 10% of our population are veterans.
And what are we doing for them? What kind of stuff can we do for them?
On site here, we actually have a veteran-specific case manager, Shannon Smythe. He did 2 tours in Iraq himself, 8 years at DeFazio's Veteran Affairs Office. And he came to us as a counseling intern, and we hired him as a case manager. And the work he's been able to do for our veterans, the word's gotten out that there's help to help navigate the VA benefit program. When he started, we had maybe 15 veterans, and we'll hit 40 plus on any given day at this point because of the work he's doing.
Wow. So what should people know about the people here?
They are not whatever picture you have in your head. They're not. The human beings we have here have layer after layer of their life. It's a complex system that they are stuck at the bottom of. Their issues are not one thing, right? You can't put your finger on this one thing, fix it, and you're done. No, we've got layers. So that's what our case management team does. Helps our folks here navigate the complexities of their life. Addiction, evictions, convictions, PTSD, you name it. They're dealing with it here.
So you're going to be giving out some stuff.
Yeah.
Should we go do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's head to guest services.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make sure we don't get anybody in here who doesn't want to be in, so I'm being real careful. When you come into a situation like this, we're going to go hand out. She has some gift packs, so we're going to go in there. I'm going to keep this on us.
In order of the list, you guys are in charge.
Can you guys do anything with a bunch of shampoo? Like donation shampoo to you guys?
That's what we do. I'll take it.
So what can people do like that to give stuff?
So the rule of thumb for us here is if a human being needs it, not wants it, we have lots of wants, but if a human being needs it, we need it for human beings. So think, go into the left here.
Okay.
Think hygiene. Think warm clothes. How cold is it outside right now?
Right.
Well, we've got hundreds of folks accessing our free clothing rooms, and they need everything.
So clothing, blankets, coats,
Yep.
anything you're not wearing, because I think any of us can go through our closet and find a
Absolutely.
lot of crap that we don't need.
And think layers are awesome, but when it comes right down to it, we're combating the elements. So weatherized gear is especially important.
Tarps?
That is something that folks that aren't sheltering with us find a great deal of use for, and so we serve both. We've got 400 sheltered here, but 200 to 300 come daily to access our bathrooms, our showers, our clothing rooms, food. So tarps are useful, very much so.
This time of year, busy place.
Yeah. This is the only emergency shelter here, operating 365 days a year. When it's cold, there's some extra resources. But
And you know, I want to reach this again, because I think there's still a misunderstanding out there. If you come to the Eugene Mission, you do not have to attend a church service.
no, you're right. That
Because
misconception
Jesus didn't make people go to church, and neither
Yep.
does the Eugene Mission.
Yep,
so.
yep. That was our director's choice. About 4 years ago, he said, "You know what? Our mission statement says we do what we do because we love." Well, it wasn't love to force that religious piece in exchange for food and bed. So we want to give and serve. That's what I really coach my people of faith to do: is come in and serve.
So you're handing some stuff out today.
I am. So I got a list of veterans from our peace management.
And they're in here?
And so some of these gentlemen are with us, and we're going to see if we can't hand out some goodies to them. So we have a number of veterans who serve in our warehouse, actually, both on staff and as volunteers. And so they said, "What can we do for the guys?" So they put together these goodie bags. We've got socks and toothbrushes. What do we got? All sorts of fun stuff. Razors, Q-tips, toothbrushes, toothpaste.
Socks.
Goodies, I see. Candy, hand warmers, all sorts of fun stuff. So think about just a small blessing for those men that are served our country and aren't here with us on Veterans Day.
Okay.
All right, Pat, see if any of these gentlemen want to come up and get a baggie. They do not have to be on camera, but I want to thank them.
So again, you guys were at the Eugene Mission, where the street thug barbers are here giving haircuts for free. And right now they're giving out some goodie bags to people who are veterans here. And we're being real careful that we're not shooting people that have not said they want to be on camera, because that's not our mission, to do anything to bother people. So I'm just going to show you. So these are goodie bags. Okay. So yeah, that's probably me. I'm gonna go run out back there.
No.
Okay. So guys, I'm gonna go back out to the phone or to the barbers here real quick. So I'm just gonna keep this really focused. On me. Oop. Hey, sorry. Oh. I don't want to shoot anybody that didn't want to be shot. How are you doing?
Anyway.
Will you talk to me?
Yeah.
This is live.
Okay.
It's a Facebook Live, so
Okay.
you got good hair. You need to get sit here and get a good haircut.
I do.
So who are you?
Edward Greb.
Where are you from?
Originally from Bedford. I remodel houses, and I went through a bad relationship.
Come
And
here, Ed, I'm gonna get you out.
Okay.
I don't want these guys to get on if they don't want to.
And so I lost everything, and I'm starting over, and I got work for an environmentalist, Don. He's a great guy, $20 an hour, but I was left with nothing. So I got to pick myself up, and without this place, I can't I can't go spend $1,500 on rent right now. I don't have it. You know.
Did you ever think you'd be here?
No. I don't think anybody does. and you know, last night I slept in the park. I just came here this morning. Bought a blanket from some guy for $5. Where am I going to do? You know.
How old are you?
46.
So do you have a, can I ask you a personal question? Can I ask you, do you have an addiction or anything like that?
Yeah, I do. I am.
What's your addiction?
Straight up addicted to beer and gambling.
Okay, so
and I'm dealing with that, and I don't know how. I just went to the AA meeting, and so I'm on my way back to another one.
Okay.
I made $600 and some yesterday. You know.
Come over here. I like talking to you. Come here.
Okay.
Okay. Come here.
Made $600 and some yesterday. Cashed my check, and it's all gone the next day.
Right.
You know, other than a $30 cigar.
So, what don't people understand about you?
I don't know. I mean, I say prayers. I went to the meeting this morning, and one of the guys, Rocky, at the AA place, he gave me his number, and he said, let's go to meetings. And really, he said, cut down on working for a few days. He said, you know, if the money don't count yet, just make everything count, you know.
So are you sad?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm heartbroken.
Yeah.
You know, I work all week, and I'm a 20-year carpenter. You
So
know,
you got skills and
my skill set's great. I mean,
so the addiction is what just keeps
bringing me down. Take everything.
That's what
you know.
So can I ask you? You get real teary. You get kind of teary when you're talking about that.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking, you know, and by grace of God, that, you know, I have a place to stay here that's clean, and I can work and work with this guy Rocky, and try to get answers and get on my feet,
Right.
you know.
Because it's not, you can't just tell people like who have an addiction like you that just stop and don't do this anymore. I mean, it's bigger than that.
It
right?
is bigger,
So
right?
what is it? Do you feel like, I watched this movie last night. I went to the movie called Beautiful Boy. And it's about a kid with an addiction to meth. And he says, I feel like I have a black hole in me, and I have to fill that.
I feel like there's a like for gambling for me and for drinking, I don't feel like a black hole, but a pulling. I can work all week long and I'm fine, but when I get paid, it's like I can't say no. I go right back to it. And the only answers that I have right now is Rocky, the guy I'm talking to. He says we have to do it together.
You need people to support you.
He said we need to have meetings in a group and do it together. And he said that's our only hope. You know, so I'm going to call him Monday, and we're going to get together, and I'm actually going back to another meeting, but he said that network of people helping, because he knows I don't have the answers.
Right.
All I can do is say a prayer. And I'm honest, you know. I mean, it's shameful to say, hey, I'm here and I spent $600 and some. You know, I work for a great guy, but I don't know how to fix me, and
Yeah. I totally
just
get
looking
that.
for answers.
I'm really sorry.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing your story. I think you got a lot going for you. You need to get a haircut.
I
You need to
do.
get on the list and get this thing like trimmed out and get yourself cause you got this cool beard thing going on here.
All right.
I think you can do some cool stuff.
I don't know.
And what's your first name again?
Edwards.
Edward. I'm gonna be thinking about you a lot.
Well, say some prayers. I
will.
All I can do is what the guy said at the meeting this morning is call him, and he says cut down a few days of working, because he said the money don't count yet, and then let's just work together and look for answers.
And give yourself a break. You know? I mean, this thing they call life is kind of hard.
It is incredibly
Isn't
hard.
it tough? I think
It
it's-
is.
And you know, you and I are not that different.
People-
Honestly, you know, I have a home, but you and I probably, you know, we are not
People
that different.
don't believe my story because I built for 20 years, and they said, well, no, you don't know anything about building even. You're probably just lying. And I know pi times the radius of a circle squared times height gives you the
Right.
cubic foot of a cylinder. all the math, all the lumber I can build. But when I'm done at the end of the week, it's just gone.
Yeah.
And so that's I need help. You know. And I got to be honest. So,
What?
well, I'll sign up for a haircut. My boss will appreciate that.
Okay, that's what they're here for. So she has the list. Just get on the list to get your haircut, man.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, man. It's really a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you, sir.
Yeah, you're brave. You're a brave man.
Thank you.
So yeah, you go get that done. Okay. That's how it works. Yeah. So it's Veterans Day. Okay. I'll just show you a few more pictures here, and then I think we'll just call that a day. I'm going to be at 11 o'clock. We're going to be live, or about 11:15 over at the Veterans Memorial in Springfield. Sorry, that guy kind of got to me. You're fine. I'm not shooting you, man. Anyway, okay, I'm going to turn it around. Are you okay being on camera? Okay. I just want to show this guy getting his work done. And your handsome haircut. Kellen, thank you. Thanks for what you're doing.
No thanks necessary.
Oh, thanks is always a good thing.